So I'm the technical supervisor. I've kind of been working on most aspects from the set to the cameras and the video system.
I've been the disguise programmer, operator, to essentially set the project up and operate the show. Project is essentially a blend between theatre and TV/film workflows.
It's technically challenging. I mean, what we're trying to do is complicated.
Because of all the integration there is between systems such as Notch and Reel and Disguise, as well as a green screen and cameras in.
The difference with XR is you can see all the stuff that would have been put in afterwards at the time. What that means is there's a trick way of placing actors into completely make-believe sets and backdrops, which look real. That's kind of like the new bit. You sort of see it live.
It's the first time I've ever seen it as a theatre XR workflow, and I've never heard of that being a thing.
A lot of the prep has been sort of virtual and research-based. The media server softwares and the real-time generative softwares, which we kind of tried to learn and in parallel. So I had quite a lot of contact with Disguise, who developed the media server, and who have been working incredibly quickly on this whole XR release. It is brand new stuff.
The biggest challenge has been to manage and learn so many different systems. We've essentially got about 5 softwares running at the same time, which means we've got layers stacked horizontally and in kind of the 3D space.
The content that's fed into the media server is kind of generated real time. We're sort of familiar with part of this from using real-time generative stuff in Notch prior to that, but there's a whole other aspect to it, which is the render engines that are basically game engines.
The Notch integration with the NCAM tracking, that has definitely been a challenge that we rose up to. We can now say that we can do NCAM and Notch and Disguise integration on an XR stage that is back projected.
There's a kind of core to the system, which is the tracking, the content generation, and the media server, which pulls all this together and handles the output. Once we've got the framework of that set up, things move pretty fast.
It shows you that it's not only for live streams, but it's for live performances, and maybe in the future, theatre XR performances will be with an audience.